Coordinated, episode 161. Exam only. Enrolling at 2 schools.
Greetings, AP coordinators. I'm Derek Cometa.
And I'm Rachel McBride, and you're listening to
Coordinated, the podcast for AP coordinators.
Thanks for joining the conversation, collaboration, and, of course, coordination.
Hello, Rachel. How are you doing?
I am doing great. Thanks for asking, Derek. I'm excited for some additional conversation on exam only.
Perfect. I'm glad to hear that, especially seeing as how we are in the middle of our 5-part mini-series on exam only. Ready?
Ready.
Today, we will review a fairly common scenario that relates to exam only. Because when we are talking about exam only, sometimes students need not 1, but 2 join codes.
Tell me more.
So this applies to a student who is not enrolled at the school that is hosting the AP exam testing session. So in this scenario, the student may be enrolled at another school, at a virtual school, or is homeschooled. Bottom line, the student is testing somewhere other than where they are learning.
Got it. 2 join codes, 2 different schools.
Exactly. So let's talk about this from the perspective of the quote-unquote teaching school.
Okay, so the teaching school creates a class section and distributes the join code. The student enrolls in the class section. This is the same process we are very familiar with. Then the AP coordinator sets the order exam status to no because the student is not testing at the teaching school.
And why is enrollment in a class section at the teaching school so important?
Great question. Enrollment in the class section at the teaching school allows a student to receive access to instructional resources assigned by the AP teacher. In this case, it's all about AP Classroom, a really valuable resource.
That makes sense, and you are absolutely correct. AP Classroom is very popular. Okay, back to enrolling at 2 schools. Now, let's talk about the quote-unquote testing school.
On it, the AP coordinator at the testing school creates an exam-only class section and distributes the join code. As a reminder, only the AP coordinator can create exam-only class sections, and only the AP coordinator can see the join code for those exam-only class sections as well. The student enrolls in the exam-only class section, and all students enrolled in exam-only class sections automatically have their order exam status set to yes. The AP coordinator at the testing school then submits an exam order for the student.
Good to walk through that from the perspective of both schools. Anything else to keep in mind?
Just a quick best practice that I found helpful. Make sure to communicate all these steps to the exam-only student and or parent. That way, they can help assure the other school is on the same page. You know, just in case the other school did not listen to this podcast episode, Derek.
Right. Hey, I like it. Good plug for the show. Okay, that was tight, concise, and very clear. Great job explaining a sometimes slightly confusing scenario. And I think this is going to be a quick summary.
Let's hear it. I'm ready.
Summary time and my top 3 highlights. 1, If a student is testing somewhere other than where they are learning, they may need two join codes, one for the teaching school, one for the testing school. 2, after enrollment in the class section at the teaching school, the order exam status is set to no by the AP coordinator. The teaching school is not ordering an exam for the student. And 3, after enrollment in the exam-only class section at the testing school, the AP coordinator at that school submits an exam order for the student. And 4, wait. There's no 4, Rachel. I was getting carried away. That's it.
I was wondering where you were going with that. Thank you, Derek. And thanks to everyone for joining us. We'll be back soon with more Exam Only.
Next episode, we will chat about class sections and exams for exam only, specifically those AP courses that are offered in second semester. I don't think I said that very well. I'll do a better job clarifying next episode. Thanks again, everyone. We'll talk with you then.
Coordinated is presented by the AP program and the AP Coordinator Experience team. We thank Jackie Ray for our theme song, Good as Gold. Jackie is a former AP Music Theory student at Oakton High School in Vienna, Virginia. Additional vocal support by myself, Carly Suge, AP Coordinator at Costa Mesa High School in Southern California.
AP coordinators, we cannot say it enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you, and for all your support of AP students, you are truly good as gold.
And maybe I just don't know. I'll say it over and over and over again till I believe it's so. I'm good as gold.